We are live. And bear with me for just a second. I need to adjust something real quick, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Two Dudes of Attitudes Wrestling Podcast live on YouTube. Been a while since we've done this, so bear with me for just a moment while I get this squared away. One quick second here. All right. All right. Welcome to Two Dudes with Attitudes Wrestling Podcast live on our YouTube channel. It's been a while. Welcome back, guys. I'm John. In the background here, right there, my son Zachary.
Hi, y'all.
Welcome, guys and gals. We are excited to try to start doing some live shows on here, mainly trying to put some videos up on our channel. So we're going to be discussing today some big things that happened over the weekend in wrestling. Vince McMahon retired Friday on July 22nd. And then Triple H took over as Executive Vice President of Talent Relations. And then Stephanie and Nick Khan both became co-CEOs of the company. Over the weekend, not a whole lot changed. Now, to this morning, as of 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, it's been reported by Fightful Select that Triple H is now in charge of creative. So, a lot to unravel here this afternoon. Everything that's going on with Vince, and then of course tonight's the go home show of Monday Night Raw before SummerSlam. So let's get into this show, guys. First, we're going to start off with everything going on news wise and behind the scenes. So, as I said minutes ago, that Vince McMahon is officially retired due to the scandal that occurred over him paying out, as of this morning now, $14.2 million in hush money to different women to keep him quiet about the affair that he was having with different women. So now the WWE is going to have to go back to their 1920 and I think 21 profits and calculate that in there for losses. So they did say they was going to have to do that today. And also Triple H being named on Friday was Executive Vice President of Talent Relations. As you know, John Laurinaitis was in charge of that, but he's been put on administrative leave. So what does that mean for Laurinaitis? Does it mean he's gone from the company? He's probably going to be gone. How's it going to play out? Nothing's really been said per se, but it doesn't look good for John Laurinaitis in that aspect, in my opinion. And then Bruce Pritchard was supposed to be in charge of creative. Well, fast forward to this morning, and now they're saying that Triple H, according to Fightful Select, Triple H is in charge of creative now. So I'm curious to know what happened to Bruce Pritchard, and I'm only going out on a limb here saying that not John Laurinaitis, but Triple H is also in charge of talent relations. It says he was going to be doing creative along with talent relations. I'm not real sure what the dealio is with that, so haven't really dug much into that yet. But Triple H now in charge of creative. So what does that mean for WWE going forward? Well, Stephanie and Nick Khan are now co-CEOs of the company, and both will hold a place on the board of directors. Vince is out of the picture, guys. I mean, he's done. According to the WWE, he's done. How much influence will you play behind the scenes? That's yet to be determined, if any at all. But what does it mean for a creative standpoint? Well, a lot could change now. I don't think it's going to change overnight. I don't think we're going to see a whole lot of changes into SummerSlam, but definitely going out of SummerSlam, we could be seeing some definite changes, I think. Now, I'm hoping it gets better. I'm hoping that the product will get better now that we got some fresher eyes on it. I think one of the biggest challenges for WWE right now is the fact that their roster is very limited. As most of y'all know, you have Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. This will be the fourth time we've seen this, guys. I mean, 4 times in a row. So, I mean, they've got to do something different. And that's one reason why you haven't seen Roman Reigns on TV is because he's restructured his contract and that he doesn't have to be on every show or every pay-per-view, just kind of ones that they choose and pick. So, like tonight, he's going to be at Raw tonight in a match, in a 6-man tag match, the Bloodline versus the Usos, or I'm sorry, the Bloodline versus Riddle and the Street Profits. So that was said on WWE.com. So hopefully things will get better, but they need more talent. They need more talent. They need to bring up some talent, or they need to get some talent, or go out there and try to get people that's already ready to wrestle. Because WWE needs more talent. So there's that. I just hope that things will get better. Will they get better? I hope so. We'll see what happens. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing things change there. Now let's shift forward. Now that's pretty much all I had when it came to the news part of it, because that's been all the news we've seen here lately has been that. So let's jump into Raw tonight. All right, so it's the go home edition of Raw for SummerSlam. You've got WWE announced on their website today that they've got, like I said, the 6-man tag match, Bloodline versus the Street Profits and Riddle. You also are going to have Rey Mysterio's 20-year celebration tonight, along with him and his son Dominic, the Mysterios versus Judgment Day. And then also you're going to have Logan Paul premiere his Impulse TV, presumably for his upcoming match against The Miz at SummerSlam. So let's kind of look into Raw tonight. What kind of expectations are we looking for? Well, I'm not holding high expectations for Raw tonight just because, it's the go-home show before SummerSlam. I hope for higher, things to happen to make it more interesting going into SummerSlam, but I'm not holding my hopes up for it. One of the reasons that Reigns is even there tonight, I feel, is because it is at Madison Square Garden, and it draws ticket sales for WWE. So I really hope that that's probably going to be the case for that, because it really doesn't build up his match for Brock Lesnar, which brings me to this. Don't expect Lesnar to be there tonight. They've said that they're trying to keep them two apart until SummerSlam. So we'll have to go from there and see what happens there. But it does help with the Street Profits and the Usos battling out before SummerSlam. Logan Paul kind of setting his thing up with Miz and the Mysterios and Judgment Day. I don't necessarily see that being a match at SummerSlam, but we'll see what happens. There's also rumored. We'll get into rumors in a minute. I'm sorry, I'm jumping the gun here. All right, so that's pretty much what they said for Raw. SmackDown we'll get into later this week, but so I mean, there's not a whole lot going on there in the wrestling world, and that's part of the reason why I really haven't done any lives or anything. There just hasn't been a whole lot going on in the wrestling world. The Vince McMahon stuff's going on has been the biggest thing that we've had transpiring. So now there's some rumors going on around WWE has been that Edge is due to return. He was rumored to slate to return tonight as the Rated R Superstar, but they haven't announced anything, so maybe they're not going to. Maybe they're going to SummerSlam, but he's going to return to the Radar Superstar and apparently have a feud with the Judgment Day. We'll see. We'll see what happens there. That's why a lot of those cryptic videos have been on since Money in the Bank. Has been nothing to do with Edge returning. I don't know. Some people said The Fiend. I don't see Bray Wyatt coming back right now. I could be wrong, but it would be a huge shock if he did. As far as any type of real big news stories, there they're saying that Bayley could come back at SummerSlam. Charlotte Flair could return at SummerSlam as well, because she's been out with on leave because she got married over the summer. So we'll see what happens there. Just not a whole lot really rumor-wise going into WWE either. I mean, there are rumors about how the match could go on at SummerSlam between Lesnar and Reigns. But primarily it's more towards whether or not Theory is going to cash in. Is Theory not going to cash in? Rumor has it that Theory might get injured during the Bobby Lashley match and cost him not to want to cash it in, or I don't know. My opinion, I could see them having him cash it in and having Dolph Ziggler come out and interfere and cost him the match, which then would set up for a feud between those two later on. So we'll see what happens. But anyways, that's really been the keys right now to the rumors going on in the WWE as well.
Hey, Dad.
So anyways, there's not been much else to it other than that. I hope that try to keep this video short, but I hope that the information I gave you is good and that you enjoy it. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end this live here. So if you want to see it, you can see it. I hope that y'all have a good day, and we will talk at you later. Thanks for joining us here at Two Dudes with Attitudes Wrestling Podcast. Zach, you're killing me, dude.